Liana.
My name is Martin.
And today we're exploring around Napa Valley, which is a well-known destination for wine lovers. It is right here in the center of California. And to be honest,
it's a little expensive.
That's why today we're going to be sticking to a budget of just $90 per person. That's including all 3 meals, 2 vineyards, and just some fun around the town. Now, a big thing for us, if you've ever watched our channel, is we're all about showing you some of the major bucket list places to see anywhere you're going, as well as throwing in a couple of local gems, some hidden favorites that maybe you wouldn't read in a normal travel guide. Now, a part of that for today's mission is making sure we're going to vineyards that are small, not pretentious, and overall just a lot of fun. We're so excited to bring this travel guide to you. And ladies and gentlemen, from the center of a vineyard, welcome to Napa. We did want to give a special shout out to our Patreon of the video, Scott Wren. Scott has been a Patreon for quite a while now. We wanted to say thank you so much for your continued support. It's thanks to people like you that we're able to do what we do. We really, really appreciate you, Scott. Thanks for sponsoring this video.
You're the best.
First stop of the day is to Model Bakery. This is actually my favorite place to get breakfast in town. Definite must when you're coming to Napa. It's definitely a little bit touristy. Ever since Oprah put it on the map by saying it is her favorite place to go to get breakfast sandwiches. I think I heard that she even like ships them to her house. She's so obsessed. Anyway, I got the original breakfast sandwich, and then Martine got a croissant sandwich. We both got 2 small coffees, and the total was $26. So we're at $13 each. Very affordable for the area, and definitely gonna fill us up because we have a long day ahead of us. This area has a lot going on. If you guys don't like breakfast sandwiches, which I don't know why you wouldn't, there's a couple of other restaurants around here as well. First off, there's Gott's, which we've eaten at before. Right. They also have very delicious food. And there's also the Oxbow Public Market. Why don't you tell them a little bit
about it? There's a lot
of
things happening over there. There's an oyster bar, there's olive oil, there's a couple of fruits, vegetables. Everything. Yeah, the produce was really, really beautiful there. Our mouths were watering at those nectarines, at the cherries, and we were thinking to ourselves, you know, we should have a picnic today. Now, the food in there, of course, is delicious, but we are here on a budget, so we're actually gonna go to just a regular schmegular grocery store to pick up we're gonna get some bread, salami, cheese, and some grapes, because of course we're in Napa. I think we're off to our next destination. We're ready.
Let's go. So we just got back from Safeway, which is a local supermarket. We went in with the mission to get salami, cheese, bread, and like a fruit.
Right.
And we were so sneaky. We got these little snack packs because it has enough salami and cheese per person. If we would have got one of the bigger packs, it would have been more expensive, and like we wouldn't have eaten it all.
It's like the ones that we have at the airport, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So we got some of those, which saved us some money. We got actually 4 ciabatta rolls. I'm gonna bring some home to my family after. And then we got a lot of grapes as well. Partly because we want to do a photo with it, which we'll show here on Instagram. And how much was it total?
Was $15.
That was $7.50 per person, so really saved a lot of money with that. So I'm very proud of ourselves. It's gonna be a good picnic too. All right, we gotta hurry guys, because we're kind of running late. We have an appointment for a vineyard visit at 12. You guys aren't gonna wanna miss this one. So let's get going.
Tart acid. I'm not going to tell you what it tastes like because I don't want to, you know, put suggestions into your mind. The Melange Blanc.
Okay.
Chardonnay Sauvignon Blanc blend. 50% salt, 50% Chardonnay.
Oh. We're in Vincent Arroyo. Vincent Arroyo? I don't know how to say it in English. We are doing a wine tasting. Nice. We're starting with white wine. And I'm going to try it. Has a oaky afterburn.
I thought you were going to say something profound.
So this is Cabernet, and this is a dry farm vineyard, and the reason I bring you out here. Oh, we got some heat up here today. You see the height of this vine? We're gonna grab this red volcanic rock. We like those down here. It holds the soil in place in the winter rains. We move it from the center to the side so the tractor equipment doesn't get as banged up. And it adds radiant heat, ripening the vine from below. So we control all this. At 2 tons an acre, we're not making as much money off the land, but we have less infrastructure in place because there's less vines, there's less work to do, there's less manual labor, there's less rows, so you drive the tractor up and down in less time. And we expect this to go 60 years, not 25.
I think we just found the most underrated vineyard in Napa. Our experience here at Vincent Arroyo has been so fun. There is something to be said about these smaller vineyards. We got such a customized tour for us here, and best of all, it was only $20 per person. And there's so much passion that the people who work here have for their wines. We were taken all around the property, told so much about how they make their wines, and they had a very generous tasting as well. Our tour guide, David, was so knowledgeable, so fun and friendly. We were just laughing the entire time. I really think that this place is definitely worth the visit.
That's
100%.
Right. Yeah, all the people that work over here, because not only David, the other guys, they were like coming and making jokes and laughing.
There was a dog that was also interacting with everyone.
Yeah, but all of them, they were like very passionate about what they're doing.
A very educational experience and such a picturesque place as well. I mean, we're here right now on their patio where they have a bunch of tables set up so you can have a picnic here. They don't charge you for eating your food here, so of course we have everything all set up to eat. Now, in order to visit here, like with most vineyards in this area, you do need to make a reservation online. It's super easy. You just put in your name on their website, choose the time. Now, Martina and I have gone to a couple of other vineyards here. Mondavi, Chateau Montelena is gorgeous, and we almost went to Castello di Amorosa. However, it is very expensive and honestly a little pretentious. That's one of the things we wanted to show you guys in this video is vineyards that are smaller, underrated, not too expensive, and accessible. Because we know that in the wine community, there's some places that are so pretentious, you just feel like they're gonna laugh at you when you're there.
This one was this one was the greatest option.
Now the next place we're taking you guys to, you have never seen anything like it. We're gonna be going to a gas station to drink wine. Stay tuned.
The whole thing started with a teenage kid from Fargo, North Dakota. His name was Eddie Bratton. He was an obsessive motorcycle rider and racer. Oh, wow. So as you're walking towards the back room, you'll see along the wall there's a 1947 Indian Chief. That belonged to Eddie Bratton. That's his original bike. They're kind of thinking of it as like a craft brewery within a winery setting.
This next one. I am so glad we picked this place. We're here at Tank Garage Winery, arguably one of the most unique wineries you are going to find in the Napa area. We're here in the town of Calistoga, and this winery is a 1930s gas station converted into a winery. They label themselves as being a prohibition-style winery, and their wines are so different from what you're going to see in other parts of Napa. Now, the tasting is $30 per person, includes 4 different wines. What is very unique about this spot is that the gas station itself was built in 1931, and you'll see that there's still the gas machines out in the front, and in the back, the members-only lounge was actually an old speakeasy. So this place is truly a piece of history, which is why I definitely think it's worth visiting. It's a great place to come for families too, because they have pinball here that is totally free to play. The staff is so friendly and inviting, completely not pretentious, and the type of place that I love. We're probably going to spend a long time here cooling down in this heat. It is so hot outside. And then we're going to take you guys to town to explore a little bit more about the town of Calistoga. up on our list is to just walk around downtown Calistoga. This is such a picturesque and charming little town, and one of our favorite things to do so far is walking into all the antique shops. We found a really good one called Rags to Riches. Everything inside here was just fascinating. And the prices weren't too bad. There were some things I could have totally seen ourselves getting for our apartment, but we're on a budget today, so we're not, but definitely worth visiting.
We just entered to a couple of rooms and we see a couple of things, and then you return to the room and you see different objects that you haven't seen when you enter for the first time. So it was full of beautiful things over here.
A lot of little treasures. Anyway,
antiques.
We're gonna keep exploring around downtown Calistoga, pass some time here, and then take you guys to eat some dinner because we're already hungry for the next meal. I knew I liked Calistoga for a reason, and it's because I've seen 2 places now named after Puerto Vallarta.
This town is obsessed with Puerto Vallarta.
There's a Puerto Vallarta Mexican food place right over here. We saw a Puerto Vallarta market just a moment ago, all within the span of 2 blocks. So
what's next?
That
Zona Romántica.
I think it's a sign. I think it's a sign.
Nuevo Vallarta. Colomitos.
Our next spot is in a different town. It's called St. Helena, and we have heard so much about this place as being one of those hidden gems that only the locals know about. Actually, that's pretty much what their slogan is, for the locals who are in the know or something. So their slogan definitely caught my eye, because hello, tourist local here. But the reason we wanted to come here is because I saw a picture online of this beauty. Mozzarella al minuto. This is hand-pulled mozzarella, fresh, with herbs, olive oil, on top of some bread. That just sounds perfect to me. We also got a Margarita Pizza. The total for all of this is $30, so $15 each. Pretty good deal if you ask me. I gotta just dig into this, you guys. I just gotta. You guys gotta see what the tea is here. That is some good cheese. This is amazing. This alone makes the video worth it. Highly recommend Pizzeria Travin. It is so good. Bon appetit.
Petanca.
In
my bachelor party, we just played this the whole weekend.
Really? We call it bocce ball. That pizza was amazing. Definitely up there in my top pizzas I've ever had.
Yeah, I used to live in Italy, so yes, this one was real pizza.
Now, around this time of day, the sun is starting to go down, which means it's the perfect time to head back towards downtown Napa, where they have this really cool thing all around downtown called the Art Walk. They actually change their exhibits quite often. There's just sculptures all over the place. You can download a map from their website and just walk around and see things. The sun is just setting right now. It's so beautiful. It's nice and cool out, and it's just a really fun area to get to explore and once again wander into all the different shops and see what's happening. Better way to end our day than here on this bridge in downtown Napa. There's a literal gondola behind us because yes,
Venezia.
You can pay to do that here. We didn't have it in our budget though. We didn't make that in the cut. But we had such a great time exploring around Napa, and in the end, we did it all on $85.50 per person. Unbelievable. I don't think there is anything I would have changed about today. It was just perfect. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part, I think it was the first winery.
Yes, Vincent Arroyo was so much fun. They really made us feel at home. Personally, my favorite was the pizza place. So good. I definitely want to go back there. I am really glad we gave it a try. We want to know from you guys though, what should we do in Napa next time we visit? I'm on the hunt to find more little hidden gems like what we found today. So leave that in the comments down below. Also, the best way to say thank you to us for making this video is subscribing. It is my goal to get 100,000 subscribers. I've been on YouTube for 7 years and I just want to make it happen. So every subscription truly means the world to me. And Martin has his own channel as well. What is it?
That's right. It's called Bitácora de Viajero. It's the same video, kind of,
same literal
in Spanish.
Video. Yep.
So if you want to practice your Spanish, that's the best way to do it.
Yes. Martin has actually learned a lot of his English from watching videos in English, so it's a really great way to learn. We hope sincerely that you guys found this video useful. Make sure to stick around for more adventures as we travel throughout the United States. So long, travel well, and make the world your neighborhood. See you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!
Curious what camera gear we use while traveling? Want to rock some of our awesome merch? Or maybe you just want a discount with some of our favorite companies? Make sure to check out the description of this video for links to all these things and more.